everyone. I am so excited that you are back here to join me again for another Bringing Books Alive. I hope you guys have enjoyed our stories so far. So this week, before we started our story, I was going to talk to you for just a few minutes. So get in your comfy chair, snuggle in, and we're going to chit chat for a minute. So it's kind of crazy. I have been looking around and realizing that lots and lots of things have been changing for me lately. And I am starting to have all these feelings inside that I kind of don't always know what to do with. So I've been sitting here in this house long enough and staring out my window long enough to realize that there's lots of things that I kind of miss. So right now, I can't go to school, and it's really sad because I miss it, and I miss it a lot. I miss seeing all of my students and all of your amazing faces, and I miss your smiles and your giggles and your hugs and your high fives. And here's something kind of crazy. I even miss when the kids are sitting in my class chit-chatting and talking like crazy, even when they're not supposed to. And I miss having recess time and lunch time with the kids and just having that weekly time with everybody. And I miss it a lot. And I also miss crazy things. Like I miss the park. I love going to the park. And my very favorite thing to do at the park is the swings. I like to see how high I can go and go higher and higher and higher and higher. And then when I think I'm as high as I possibly can be, I like to jump off the swing. Don't do that. That could get you hurt. But I love to go to the park. And I also like the slides. We have a park by our house, and it has a really tall slide, and it twists and turns, and it has kind of a tunnel partway through. And I love going down that slide. It's so much fun. So I really kind of miss going to the park. And when I look outside my window, it's fun and it's pretty, and I love to look at the nature of it, but I miss seeing my friends outside that window. And I miss doing things with my friends. Right now, I can't be with my friends because I'm sitting in here. And I miss going to lunch with them and hanging out with them and just talking to them. And I miss it a lot. I also really miss seeing my grandparents. I don't get to see them right now. Right now, I have to stay here and I have to stay inside and just kind of watch from outside the window. And so I miss it. And it makes me feel lots of different ways. Sometimes I feel happy because I'm with my family and we get to sit around and we get to play games and we get to have fun with each other. And all of you guys know I like Harry Potter. So I've been rereading the Harry Potter books and watching movies on TV. So sometimes I'm really happy. And I'm really happy just to kind of hang out and to be with them. But other times I look out my window and it kind of makes me sad because I want to be out there with my friends. And I want to be doing things that I used to be able to do that right now I can't for a little while. So sometimes I feel sad. Sometimes I even feel scared. I feel scared with some of the changes that are going on. And I just don't know what to do with all these feelings. And I just am not real sure what to handle or how to handle it or what to think or what to do. So I don't know. I have a lot going on. Other times I find myself kind of laughing and giggling. Do you know? Pretty sure I've been wearing my pajamas for at least a couple of days. I had to actually stop and remember what day of the week it was. That is a true story. I didn't even remember the day of the week. And I really like wearing my pajamas, but I probably should keep track of how long I've been in them to remember to take a shower and, probably clean myself up. So lots of different things are going on. So while I've been sitting here and thinking about all this stuff and everything that's happening around me and things like that, I've just been filled with so many different emotions and thoughts and stuff like that, that I went, I really need to figure it out and find a way to kind of understand everything that I'm feeling and what it means. So I decided that today's story was going to be a book that I found helped me to understand my feelings. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, this is a special book, and I really, really, really like it a lot. And I like it a lot because it helped me to understand kind of what was going on in my head and my thoughts and my emotions and things like that. So does anybody have an idea of what you think my book is? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a hint. Are you guys ready? Here it comes. Hold on. My book is all about this. String. That's what my book is about. My book is about special string. Now, knowing that the book is about string, do you have any guesses now as to what it could be about? If you were going to write a story all about string, what would your story be about? How do you think this little piece of string right here could help me understand my feelings and help me to feel better? What do you think a piece of string could do? Any ideas? Okay, we are going to find out together. The name of my story today is The Invisible String, and this book was written by Patrice Karst. So if you look at the title of this story, it isn't just a string, it's an invisible string. So when you think about the words invisible string, what does it make you think of? How can an invisible string make me feel better inside? Any ideas? How about we get ready and read our story together? So make sure you're still in that comfy, cozy spot, and let's begin. Lisa and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Our story is all about twins today. So that's kind of extra special because in case you didn't know, I have a set of twins. I have twin boys. Do you have any twins in your family? Do you have any friends that are twins? We actually have quite a few sets of twins in our school. Suddenly, it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud, it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy!" they cried as they ran to her. Oh my goodness. Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a storm? I have. And it's really scary. Sometimes it's a rainstorm and I can hear it pounding down on the house. Sometimes it's a windstorm and the wind rattles my windows so much it's hard to sleep. And the house makes different noises when it's storming outside compared to when it's a nice sunny day. So these two kids were sound asleep and the storm hit and they got scared. If you get scared in the middle of the night, what do? Have you ever gone running into mom or dad's room for help? Well, that's what these guys did. They got really scared. Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Now, go on back to bed, said Mom. We don't want to. We want to stay close to you, said Jeremy. We're scared. Mom said, You know we're always together, no matter what. But how can we be together if you're in here and we're in our room? Asked Lisa. Have you ever gotten afraid in the middle of the night and gone to mom or dad to talk to them and have them reassure you and say it'll be all right and send you back to bed? Well, that's what our two twins did in this story. But mom said, even in your room, we're still together. How can they be together if they're not in the same room? I'm in a room right now, and I'm all alone. I'm not with anyone. My family is back in the other rooms. So how can I be with them if we're not in the same room? I think that's a great question that Lisa asked, because I want to know the same thing. How can mommy be with Lisa and Jeremy when they're not in the same room together? Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see. What was Mom holding? I was about your age when my mommy first told me about the invisible string. Have any of you guys ever heard of the invisible string? I learned all about it the first time I read this book. I brought an invisible string for you guys to see. Do you want to see my invisible string? Okay, I'm going to get it for you. Okay, here you go. To be really careful with it. It's right here. I'm going to unfold it for you. This is my invisible string. Do you guys like it? What do you guys think of it? Isn't it neat? Have you ever heard of an invisible string? Have you ever held one? Have you ever played with one? It's actually kind of neat what it does. Do you want to learn how you can get your own invisible string and what you can do with it? Okay, we're going to finish our story and find out. First, I need to put my invisible string away. I'm going to fold it real careful. I don't want it to get tangled up, you know. Okay, let me put this away in my really safe spot over here. Let's see if you guys can get an invisible string, just like Mom's. I don't see a string, said Jeremy. You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string. It's made of love. But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there? Said Lisa. Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone you love. Wow. So that invisible string is a way that connects one person to another with love. So can you see love? Can you always feel love? I think you can always feel love even if you can't see it. So if the invisible string is created from love, that means even though we can't see it all the time, we can feel it. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all along the string until I feel it tug at my heart. And when you tug the string back, I can feel it in my heart. said Jeremy. Have you ever been away from a mom or a dad or somebody that you love and you miss them so much? Well, when the twins are at school, sometimes they miss mom. But can they feel mom with them in their heart, even though she's not sitting in the classroom with them? They can. And when mommy leaves them at school and goes back home or to work or even to run her errands, when mommy misses the twins, can she still feel them? She can. So she can still feel their love even though they aren't in the same room together. Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string? Lisa asked. She sure does, said Mom. And best friends like me and Lucy? Asked Lisa. Best friends too. How far can the string reach? Anywhere and everywhere, said Mom. So even our pets can have an invisible string of love. Do your pets love you? Do you love your pets? I have a pet. I have a pet tortoise. I love my pet tortoise. And I try and show her that all the time. Do you think she can feel my love? I think so. What about her friends? I have lots of friends that aren't sitting in this room with me right now. But do you think they know that I care for them? I think they do, even though they're not sitting next to me right now. Our string can go anywhere. Would it reach me even in a submarine deep in the ocean? Asked Jeremy. Yes, Mom said, even there. Our invisible string can even reach us in the deepest, deepest ocean. Wow, that is so far away. Have you ever been to the ocean? Can you ever reach the bottom of the ocean when you're way out in the middle? So if Jeremy is in a submarine all the way at the bottom of the ocean, this invisible string of love can still reach him. That is a big string. Or what if I were a mountain climber? Even there. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of mountains outside. So if you haven't looked at your mountains lately, jump up, run over to a window, peek out the window, and look way up high to the very top of that mountain. Mom says, even if you are on top of that mountain, you can still reach that string and feel it. What if you're a dancer in France? Even there. It takes an entire day on an airplane to go all the way to France. And that invisible string of love, it can reach us even in France, even to the top of a mountain and all the way down to the bottom of the ocean in a submarine. What if you were in the jungle? Even there. If you watched one of our other Bringing Book Alive videos, then we went to the jungle in one of them. So even in the middle of the jungle, even with Mowgli and Baloo the bear, that string is still going to be able to find you, and you can still feel that string of love all the way in the jungle. How about an astronaut out in space? Yes, even there, all the way in space. That is really far away. You would need a spaceship to get there. Then Jeremy quietly asked, can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian? Yes, even there. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Uh-oh. Looks like the twins got into a little bit of trouble. Never, said Mom. Love is stronger than anger. And as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Have you ever gotten in trouble by mom or dad? So do you think they stop loving you if you get in trouble? No, they don't stop loving you. Love is stronger than anger. Even when you get older and can't agree about things like which movie to go and see, or what game to play in the back seat of the car, or what time to go to bed, that's right, you are supposed to be in bed. And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their beds. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises. So it's still storming, there's still lightning, there's still thunder, and all those noises that first scared the twins didn't go away. Still the same. But the twins are now able to sleep. How can the twins sleep now when they weren't able to sleep before? As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see no one is ever alone. So this book made me feel a lot better inside. Just like in the story, the storm didn't go away for the twins. It still was outside and the storm was still loud, and yet they were able to calm down and go sound to sleep. So I'm still inside. I'm not at the park. I'm not with my grandparents. I'm not in school with my class full of kids. So that didn't change. But yet I now feel better. And I feel better because this story reminded me that with the invisible string that's made up of love, I am not alone and I'm okay. Because my invisible string can connect me to all those things that I was missing. So I decided I was going to make a picture of my invisible string. This is the picture I made. And this is the picture, kind of like this anyways, that I want you guys to do at home. So here in the middle of my picture is me. And I have lots of invisible strings that are coming out. And the things that are on my picture are, first of all, the park. I am not at the park right now, and I'm not going on the swings, and I'm not going down my swirly slide and having lots of fun. But I know that with my invisible string right here, I know that I can still have happy thoughts about the park and look forward to when I get to go back again. This picture down here is a picture of all of my friends. And my friends aren't sitting in my room with me right now, but I know that I'm still connected to them because they make me happy and we make each other happy. And we're still friends even though we're not in the same room and even though we're not playing games together and running around together and doing things together. I'm still connected to all of my friends because we still care for each other even if we're not in the same room. This is a picture of our school. This school connects me, even though I can't be in the classroom with my students. I know that I miss them like crazy and they miss me. And I can think about all the laughs and the jokes and the fun that we've had together and that we will have together again. And so this school means a lot to me. And more importantly, the students and the families mean a lot to me. So I'm still connected to them, even though we're not together in the room. This is a picture of my grandparents. And I can't be with all of my family right now, but I can still be connected to them. And we can still talk on the phone, and we can even do things kind of like our lesson is right now, where we can see each other on computers, we can see each other on telephones. Sometimes I even have family or friends that will come and wave to me from outside the window and say hi. So I'm still connected to them, even though we aren't together physically right now. So this is the picture that I created. And this shows all of the strings that I think about. And this has helped me to remember that even though I'm not outside right now, I'm still connected to those things. So this is what you are going to do for me. You are going to make a strings picture. You can do it lots of different ways, and your picture might not look like mine, and it might not have the same things on it. Maybe some of the things could be a little bit the same. You're going to draw a picture of you first in the middle, and you can draw it any way you want to, but you're going to draw a picture of you. Then I want you to sit and to think about things that you love the most and you think about the most and that you're connected to. And you're going to draw those all the way around your paper. And you can do them as big as you want, or as little as you want, as many as you want, or as little as you want. But you're going to draw whatever pictures it might be. And then you're going to attach your strings to them and think about how you are still connected to that. Your pictures can be anything you want. They can be pictures like mine, or it can even be pictures about maybe you have a kitty cat, or a dog, or a horse. Maybe it's a picture of McDonald's because you want a McDonald's hamburger. It can be any type of picture that means something to you. After you get your picture made, this is the hard part. Then you have to ask mom or dad or whoever you're with to take a picture of your picture and send it to me so I can see all of the strings that you're attached to. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you guys chiming in every single week and sharing a book with me. And I want you to know that even as I sit here right now, I have an invisible string that's attached to you. And I'm really excited that we get to share together, even if it might be a little bit different right now. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Come back and join me again. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to get out of these pajamas and take a shower. I really can't remember the day of the week or when I changed last. So I'm going to go and change and get cleaned up. You guys get working on those pictures. I'm really, really excited to see them and for you guys to share with me what strings you are attached to. Have a great week, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.